Welcome back to another episode of Pancakes or Waffles. You thought that first episode was the only one we were going to do. It was not. Um, it just took us a while to get back on the same page to get going again, and we've actually been itching to do this podcast. I made some
Yes.
coffee just for this podcast. It's 4:25 in the afternoon. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna
Nice. I've got
show
my
them your
coffee too.
show them your coffee.
Here we go. Thank you, Bud Light. I need a sponsor.
They
No,
put
not
the
really.
fucking Texas Star on them in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's
Y'all are
wrong with
so
that?
y'all are so full of yourselves down there. It's not
We're
even
our own
funny.
country, dude.
You're
Don't
even
even
starting
start
to
that. You
you're
don't even
even
want, don't.
listen. You're even starting to convert my dad into being a Texan. He's lived there the 10 years this year. He has been
He's a
in
real man.
Texas, and he's just starting to sound like y'all, and I need him to come back here. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you miss him? Is that, are you,
Yes, I do, actually.
or I mean, if you, seriously, you can look at it another way, Bud, is try to become a man and come move to our country. We'll let you in. I mean, I've got an extra card you can have.
A Texan card?
Yeah, I mean, well, for me it was a green card, but yeah, I'm good now. So I can let you borrow. I can let you borrow one. I can let you borrow one. Man, I hope everybody's having a good. I don't know where you guys are listening from, but if you're driving to work, I hope you're safe. I hope you laugh a little bit with us, and if you're driving home, same thing, man. But thanks for listening in. I hope you enjoy what we do, and if you don't, even let us know. I don't care, but yeah, dude, we've been itching to do this.
Yeah, like for
Um,
real.
for real, for real. Um, you said something earlier. I thought it was a far gone conclusion, buddy. Seriously, I thought crypto stock was like gone. Like I thought it would
No, sir.
disappear. It's a real thing, huh?
Yeah, so I and it might be my generation. I love it. I love every single thing about it. Um, from the technology side to it, to the potential of like if you do it the right way and you get in when you're supposed to and get out when you're supposed to, you can legitimately make life changing money in crypto.
Really?
Um, yeah. And what so like I've been dabbling in crypto since 2017, but
Okay.
I didn't really get heavy into it until like 2020. That's when I really started to really sink some funds into it, if you will. And part of it, so do you remember the whole GameStop thing a few years ago with the GameStop stock?
Refresh my memory. I don't want to lie to you.
To not get too far and too deep into it, GameStop's a dying company. Everybody knows it. It's been a
Okay.
dying company for the last 10 years. Um, but a bunch of degenerates decided they wanted to pump the stock of GameStop. GameStop was trading in the low tens of dollars, like $6. Just anywhere a dying company would be trading at. How
Okay.
how they got it up to at one point, I know it was $300 a share.
Wow.
Um, then a bunch of market manipulation happened, whatever, and just a bunch of bullshit, and it really turned me off of the stock market. Yada yada yada, and then so I got even deeper into crypto because it's just my jam, bro. I love it.
Really?
Yep. I didn't understand you had crypto at one point.
I did. So I was working and had a buddy of mine come in and he ordered a couple of big old 1 ton dualies from me. Anyway, we were talking and I hadn't seen him in a while.
Mhm.
And he's a country boy. I love my friends around here. He's about 6'2", 6'3", dirty boots. He's got spurs on everywhere he goes. He's got his jeans on. He's always got, his old it's a Wrangler. They're called brush popper shirts. They're real thick Wrangler shirts for when you're in the brush anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, he comes in, he's got a nice polo, button down polo and nice brand new hat. I'm like, what the hell's gotten into you, man? You going to a dance? You going to a party, a benefit? What's going on? He goes, no. Uh, uh, he goes, I come into a little bit of money. I said, how do you come into a little bit of money? Like I would love to come into a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I always, come into bankruptcy and shit.
I always come out of money, but go ahead.
Yeah, I can't ever find that, right? So, um, he goes, dude, I'm really high into this crypto stock, and I go, me and 6 or 7 other buddies, we get together every 2 mornings or something like that, have breakfast together, and have like a crypto meeting, and it's like seriously,
Wait, what?
yeah, like they'll get together like every second morning, like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings, they'll get together and have breakfast, have tacos, and we're in Texas, we have tacos, we don't have pancakes and waffles, but they have tacos and coffee, and they talk about this crypto stock. Now they're in and out quick. I mean, they're looking
Yes.
at within a couple of days or a week at most. Um, really, I said, well, I got a couple of bucks, and I'm a degenerate gambler. I mean, I'm doing it. You're watching me right now. I'm looking at 3 screens and a TV because I've got basketball bets, I've got hockey bets, and I'm fixing to hit the MMA. But I said, man, I like to throw a little money around. That's somebody else's money. And I did, dude. I think over about a 4 or 5 week period, I think I pumped about $1,000 into this crypto stuff, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was talking about it, and I think my wife still has probably $500 invest. I don't even know she hadn't even touched it, right? She hadn't even looked at it. I looked at it, dude. My $1,000 was doing about 800, then it doing down to 600.
Yep.
And then I thought, God dang, this shit's just losing money, man. I'd rather take $500 and put it on a football game, try to win that. I know more about football than I do about this goddamn crypto stock that is invisible, and it's like a UFO sighting. I'm never going to see that shit. So I got out of it. I've emptied out whatever money I had left. I think I lost $300 or $400. I don't know what I'm doing in it. I didn't know what I was doing, so I took it out and I threw it in my Bovada account and went and played poker and lost it with that.
I remember when you did that.
Yeah,
I remember you telling me like, fuck this crypto shit. I'm getting out.
yeah, but you and a bunch of other dudes on the Discord are still doing it.
Dude, I love it. Um it I can put it to you this way. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah,
It's here to stay. And um a lot of people shit on it. A lot of people, and it's not perfect by no means, but neither is the stock market. Neither is, I mean, any of that other shit that like people like to put their money into. So I mean,
yeah.
hell, money's fake anyway, in my opinion.
Well, it's just paper, man. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like a contract. It doesn't really mean anything.
Doesn't mean shit.
But yeah, I just took it out, so I don't even mess with it. So I'm just back to doing my betting,
Pancakes
and
are we pancakes or waffles today?
yeah. Uh, I like the waffles.
Really?
Yeah, I like the
Are you
waffles.
more of a waffle guy than a pancake guy?
I tell you why I'm a waffle guy is because you can pour your syrup, your
Yeah.
hot syrup, and it stays in the crevices, and I can eat it like a nacho because they're crispy. Pancake, you can't do that. See, I like to eat with my hands, you know. And so I'd rather do a waffle. And then I went to Mississippi last football season. I think my wife took me to an Ole Miss game,
Yeah.
and we went to a place over there, and I had chicken and waffles.
Bet, dude.
I've
Yeah.
never had fried chicken and waffles in my life, and you talk about a complete game changer.
It changes the game.
It was unbelievable,
So
dude.
I will say I am more of a pancake guy until you throw chicken in the game. Then give me a waffle.
Oh man, I mean, I love a good fried chicken.
So do you guys have Chili's around there?
Yes, we have a Chili's.
So the best thing on the Chili's menu used to be chicken and waffles. But they don't, and they would put like a honey glazed syrup over it,
No,
dude. But
see,
they took it off the fucking menu.
I don't think chicken and waffles is a thing here in Texas, because at this chili, I'm not proud to say it, but I don't really care either. Me and my buddy about 5 years ago, the Chili's is right down, like we could walk from our office to the Chili's.
Yeah.
And me and my buddy would go over there for lunch at about 1. We'd take a 2-hour lunch and we'd probably slam about 7 or 8 beers, tall, cold ones,
Yeah.
and have some nachos or whatever, not nothing big. But I never saw chicken and waffles on that thing in Chili's.
They took it off recently, so maybe it was they didn't have them down there.
I don't think it's a big thing down here, buddy. Same thing like with collard greens and stuff like that. Not a big thing down here. My sister introduced me to collard greens one time, and I mean, there's so much butter on it, you can't help but love it. I mean, it stinks. It'll
It don't
make it
it
make
don't
it.
taste like a damn green, that's for sure. After
No, but you
after
put
after some people get a hold of it.
well, you put enough butter on it, and anything tastes good. It's kind of like what they say: you put lipstick on a pig, and make anything look pretty. So, I mean, but no, dude, that we were in Mississippi had chicken and waffles. Holy
do
crap!
you do you want to get into our main topic of the day?
Yeah. Do it, please.
That
Yeah.
was kind of we were just shooting the shit getting, but we do have something we really
There we go.
want we do have something we really want to talk about today, which is social media.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
we and just how it's the broad and vague subject is social media, but we can dive into it a little bit more.
so there's so many people that I listen to on podcasts and read books and stuff and they say it's the worst thing you possibly do is spend your time on social media because most of it is fake. And I agree with that.
Yes.
These guys go on there and they have their Rolexes on and stuff like that and try to convince you how to make money. And then you have these girls with all the filters and they're just trying to get you to the OnlyFans page. A lot of it is crap, but man, I can't help it. I mean, this is an addiction for me. Like Twitter, TikTok's my worst vice. I
Yeah.
thought drinking was, but TikTok is my worst vice ever.
So I've grown out of it. That sounds funny. That sounds weird.
Really?
Especially so I hate Facebook. I hate Facebook so much I could delete it today and wouldn't miss it. The
I'll agree with
only
you there.
the only reason I still have Facebook is legitimately to share our podcast and anything
Right.
else that I'm doing. Something that I know my people close to me will watch, and I don't know another way to really get it to them in a quicker way. So
Yeah.
it's the only reason I still have Facebook. Instagram. I used to be a professional photographer. I used to love Instagram. These pictures on the wall here, I took them.
Yeah.
I took all of them, and um, that's another story for another day. But I used to love Instagram. We used to love putting my pictures on there. I don't do it no more. I hate Instagram. It's bullshit. I love Twitter though.
Yeah.
It's like reading the morning newspaper.
Well, that's what it is. It's today's morning news.
It is. I fucking love Twitter. It's just like you get up in the morning, whatever you're doing, bathroom, and you're eating breakfast. You just scroll through Twitter, you see what's happening today. I fucking love Twitter
Yeah. I've always had Twitter.
and TikTok. I like
It's
TikTok too.
weird. So Facebook, I think now is for people my age or close to my age, in the late 30s, 40s, 50s. I mean, because I was still fairly young when Facebook happened. And so
Yeah,
that was like our thing. Well, at first it was like MySpace or
yeah,
whatever the hell that was.
MySpace.
I was never into that shit, but got into Facebook. So I've got like over 1,000 people, friends or whatever on my Facebook, which I know doesn't sound like a lot for a lot of you listening, but for a guy that's 54 years old, there's a lot going on Facebook. But I don't watch it anymore. I don't go into that anymore. I mean, I'll go post some stuff for us for our podcast and stuff like that for our other podcasts and stuff, but I don't go on there anymore. TikTok though, that's my addiction.
I will
And
agree with you there. I love TikTok,
dude, I get on there. I mean, I posted one this morning. I was in bed and I
dude.
posted. Did you see that one?
Yes, I laughed my ass off at
I
that
mean,
when
the
you
chick's
took the
wearing like a
blanket and you're
catcher's mitt
like,
in her can. Yeah, she's wearing like a catcher's mitt in her pants, and I'm sitting there going, "What the hell is
did you just
what?"
say catcher?
Yes, dude, it was. Well, I mean, they call it what, camel toe or moose knuckles or whatever, but dude, I could not believe. Oh, my wife, she's in Mississippi right now. She texts me. She goes, "So that's what you're doing instead of texting me, huh?" I'm like, no, I'm just saying, it was funny, but I love TikTok,
Yeah, I
and
do too.
uh, and it's and I think we get a lot of people that follow us because of TikTok and stuff, and they started they
TikTok for just in general, the organic engagement through TikTok is
oh.
just incredible.
And
I put
more than that, if you watch a TikTok, and I mean, if you go to the comments and read the comments, I
they're
love reading
they're
comments.
almost better than the video.
Yes, yeah, the comments are just unbelievable.
That's like yesterday. I commented on Bert Kreischer's thing, and it was just a comment, and because a comedian said something to him, he responded. I commented, and it got 200 likes, and it's just I didn't even do anything. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool. It's fun. I don't know. I love TikTok.
All right. So, what are your? Let me ask you this, and I can't remember where I saw this. So, if you open up a TikTok, okay, you open up your TikTok, like, what are your top five things that because they
I see you're saying, yeah, you're saying
what are the top things that show up on your feed?
you want to do it right now?
You want me to tell you? I know me for
I
sure.
Mine changes though because it depends on what. So a lot of people don't know this when you go on TikTok and you start searching. So let's say you searched,
Or just liking
yeah,
or
like
watching an entire video,
let's say you searched coffee for whatever reason. You
right?
watched 3 or 4 coffee videos. The next time you get on TikTok, your feed is gonna have a bunch of coffee things on it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it depends. So I can go and tell you two of mine: sports in general and gambling. That's two of them.
Okay.
Um, the video game Red Dead Redemption is one right
I don't
now.
even know what that is. Yeah.
That's one of them right now for me. A lot of this goes back to sports, but really I've had a lot of NBA sport, like
Yeah.
NBA, yeah, on my thing. Um, I don't know. I kind of want to
Okay.
go. I kind of want to
Here's
test it.
I mean, I can tell you, dude, mine really doesn't change. It's the same thing. Number one is anything bar stools.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, I get
all
a lot. Okay, I got that too.
all their clips from their podcasts and stuff. Portnoy doing the the one bite pizza rating.
We're gonna do
Anything
something fun
barstool.
after this. Go ahead.
So anything barstool is probably my number one. Number two is probably anything booty. Women's booty. It's crazy. My wife gives me hell all the time about it. But I mean, what do you do? I mean, I told her I said that's half the reason I married you was your booty. So I mean, so that's number two. Um, Number three are comedians.
Yes, I got that too. Yep.
A bunch of comedians all the time, roasting each other. Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, gosh almighty, what's his Joe Rogan,
Yep.
big time for me. That's another one. And then here's what's crazy, dude. Italian people cooking. I get a lot of that shit, and I love watching a lot of that stuff. But yeah, I would go Barstool, Booty, comedians, comedians, and Italian people cooking.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna both close our TikTok apps. We're gonna open. We're gonna see what the first 5 videos. We're not gonna watch them. We're just gonna. Well, wait. What is the context of the TikTok?
Right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm down.
So I'm gonna do mine first since I'm already ready. All right. I just
Okay, go
opened
ahead.
TikTok. My first one is somebody grittying into a grocery store.
Okay,
Dancing into a grocery store. That's my first one. My second one, sports. It's the Gronkowski commercial from the Super Bowl.
okay,
So that's sports. The next one's a guy riding a dune buggy in the desert.
okay.
Third, I get a lot of this cocktails. This guy's making a cocktail
Oh yeah,
drink.
yeah, yeah. I get some of those too.
I
Yeah,
get some of those. Bert Kreischer, Two Bears, One Cave,
there we go. Love
and
Bert, the
then
machine.
yep, the machine, and then Donnie actually popped up this time.
AARP type shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's mine. Oh, little kid playing baseball. So it's
Okay.
sports.
Sports one.
The next one, told you something about booty. This girl riding riding around is going to show her panties. Uh, Fake ass country singer.
Okay, that's three.
That's a commercial. Oh, gambling. It's a
Gambling.
dude
That's
gambling in Vegas. And the last
four.
one, again, two girls making out.
You were lying.
I wasn't lying, bro. I'm real disappointed, dude. Nothing happened. I guess Barstool ain't doing anything.
Okay,
Today.
so now we can play the same thing with Twitter. So I know Twitter for me is more consistent. Um, I
Okay.
can tell you my top three Twitter right now.
Okay.
Carolina Panthers content. Anything, any kind of tweet, any kind of parody account do with the Carolina Panthers, that's on there. Crypto trading, crypto projects, NFT projects. That's three or
Right.
two. Three will be gambling TikTok. Like the sport, like Trent's on there, crabs, shit like that.
Yeah. So my Twitter's a little bit different. Um, I've got a lot of Texas high school coaches in sports because I got a lot of friends that are coaching and they all have Twitter accounts. So a lot of my feed is Texas high school coaches stuff, ESPN, a bunch of ESPN stuff, a bunch of Barstool stuff
Yep.
that comes out for me. Golf and Barstool.
On Twitter,
That's
golf.
Yeah, that's probably my thing. Let's see. Let me open it up. Okay, first one, Waco Midway football coach stuff. That's a high school football deal. The next one's Kirk Herbstreit tweets about his dad passing away. Oh man, sorry about that, Kirk. His dad
Damn.
passed away yesterday. Grant Cardone making money. Here's another Sports Center deal. Here's Mahomes on Sports Center again. Xander Schauffele, golf, and then Barstool. Should the NFL have a 7-game final?
Fuck no.
Two hot chicks talking about it.
Eh.
So there you go. There another ESPN, another high school, Tom Brady. Yeah, my Twitter's pretty boring. I mean,
I love my Twitter. I
if you
love
come
everything
on,
about it.
my TikTok is pretty cool. My wife always wants to sit here and watch TikToks with me, and I'm really skittish about it, but we do it anyway.
There for a while on Twitter, about every other tweet was somebody cussing Matt Rule. It was great. I loved it. I hate that guy. I hope Nebraska doesn't win a single football game for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, so social media, it's interesting. So like Twitter and TikTok, I love the two. Anything outside of that, I could care less. I've gotten so bad to where I don't I'm more of a text me person. You're more likely to get a text message back from me than you are for me to answer the phone when you call me.
Right. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
it's just how you probably even know that.
Yeah. Most people are like that now. I get it. Yeah.
Um I have certain people in my life right now even that they will call me for everything and I'm like, you will get me quicker when you just text me. Because it's honestly, it's usually this short of a question, and I can just here's your answer. But no, you want to talk for. I don't do that. I
Yeah.
do not. That's just how I am. I don't hard. Yeah. So
I'm the same way. I get it. The social media with me, the TikTok thing with me is there's a reason these people are called influencers
yeah.
on TikTok. Because they do. um I look and see I watch a lot of TikToks to see what we could do better, actually, really. So we can get our stuff out there too. That would be for me. That's one of the main reasons to do that. And then I follow Barstool. Of course, we've had this conversation a bunch when we try to start our coaches call. But it's really to see what's going on, and I mean, it's just and then again, half of it is full of crap. But
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than watch the news. I mean, aren't you tired of listening to Biden and Trump and UFOs? And,
Yeah.
geez, and then we have a 2-hour podcast every Wednesday that we listen to that shit. Which really, I mean, I'm talking down to it, but it's really good. Y'all go listen to it. Whiskey and Wisdom After Dark. But yeah, dude. I mean, it's just more fun to do stuff. I mean, I like to laugh. So
Life's better when you're smiling and laughing, that's for sure.
exactly. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. But I'm with you, man. I would rather text somebody than text than talk, because then it goes
To me, a phone call is more of a serious conversation. Like if we're gonna call each other, it's like one, I haven't talked to you in a while, or two, like something's wrong.
Yeah.
To me, that's what a phone call says.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's a topic that I was going to bring up Wednesday. We're going to bring up Wednesday on the other show, but dude, there's just a lack of intimacy in this generation, and that's what a phone call is. Because it takes time. It's like writing letters. When's the last time you've sat down and written a letter? Like a thank you letter. Hello.
Seventh grade.
Yeah. Because that's intimate, dude. I mean, it's from the heart. You're taking time for this person, taking time away from yourself. You're being unselfish, and you're doing this. And if I get a letter from somebody, it means a lot. And that's why, people think, oh, why'd you keep all this stuff? Dude, these people spent 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, thought about me, wrote, and they learned how to write. A lot of kids your age nowadays don't even know how to fucking write. All you do is use computers. But it's just more intimate. There's a lot of lack of that now. I think there's a lot of lack of that now.
Well, you're right. I mean, a phone call, because when you get on the phone with somebody, it takes your attention away from everybody else. It's really hard to talk on the phone and do something else at the same time.
Right.
So you have to stop what you're doing and put all your attention into the phone.
Yeah. Well, I called you this morning. I don't call you a lot. I mean, I call you when I don't hear from you for a while. I think you're pissed off, or I'm pissed off, or I've got something great to say, and I want to hear your reaction. And so this morning, we were talking about doing some of the characters on our other podcast.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear, because I was excited. And here's the thing. Here's the difference. My wife's in Mississippi, so I called her. I'm like, she asked me, she goes, "Hey, how'd the meeting with Triston go last night about your podcast?" I said, I'll call you tomorrow. It went great, blah, blah, blah. And then I got Russell came up with this idea. So I called her, and I'm all excited. Like when I talk to you, hey, this is going on. She's like, oh yeah, that could be cool. I'm like, bitch, really? She's like, well, what do you want me to say, Rick? I'm like, nothing. Go back to doing whatever the hell you're doing. Get ready for your funeral. I'm going to go call Triston. And so I did. So I did. I called you, and I got the reaction. At first, you're like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
I couldn't figure out what
you
were talking about.
Now it sounds cool. Yeah. Now I can be a black man. You could be a Mexican. I could be a woman. You could be a tranny. Whatever. Yes, dude. I mean, it would be funny. It'd be funny. We're not mocking anybody. It would just be funny. But anyway, that's why you call, is to feel that.
Yes.
That's cool. Bro, you watch this XFL at all?
So I will. I have not yet.
Ugh.
Have you been watching?
Oh my gosh.
Is it bad football?
Oh, it's fucking horrible. I mean, it's worse than watching women's basketball.
Would you rather watch the NFL?
I would rather watch women's soccer, to tell you the truth. So, dude, they changed the kickoff rule. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen nothing.
Okay. So the kicker still kicks from 30-yard line or whatever, because they got great legs.
Yeah.
But the entire kicking team is now like on the opposite 25-yard line, all in one line. The receiving team is all in one line, 5 yards away on the 20, like this. And they got one yes, so nobody gets hurt and they don't run into each other. And yes, it's a protective. Yes.
We will talk about that on our other show that
Oh my gosh!
I didn't know that. I'll have to see that.
Yes, it's hilarious. You guys that are listening, just watch the kickoff of XFL. Everybody gave Tiger Woods hell for giving JT a tampon for not hitting as long as him. I think every kickoff team should receive a tampon in the XFL. This is horrible, dude. Oh my gosh, it's really bad.
All right.
So that's it.
Yeah, I think
Let's end on that. Football and tampons.
Yep.
That's another podcast. We'll do that one tomorrow.
All right.
Oh,
do you want to close it out?
Yeah, guys, thank you guys for listening in. This is Pancakes or Waffles. Please, you can go listen to us on Spotify or YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. It doesn't cost you anything. We really appreciate it. I hope you like the content. Comment, let us know what you think.
Look up
Triston,
Pancakes
thanks for being on.
Look up Pancakes or Waffles on TikTok. We're on TikTok.
Yes. Pancakes and Waffles on TikTok. Guys, thank you guys for listening in. I hope you have a great day or a great evening. And hope to see you soon. We're going to do this a lot, man. I'll talk to you later, Tris.
All right.
Adios.